Happy Monday! Today's going to be the last day that we have in our area to be in the 80s and sunny. In fact, I think this evening, starting around 5 o'clock, it's going to be raining and cooling down. The rest of this week, it's going to be in the 30s. Boo! But I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this last sunny day. And I'm going to go cut the grass. I don't think that we need it just yet, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get it done and enjoy this beautiful day. Welcome to another week of the blog. I just got done cutting the grass. That was pretty fun. And the grass did need cut, so I'm glad I did it today because it's gonna start raining. Actually, I thought I was gonna get rained on. It kept getting dark and I was like, oh gosh, just let me get this done. But it's supposed to rain this evening and then the rest of the week it's gonna feel like winter again. So I'm so glad that I got out there. You know what's one bad thing about this Garmin watch though? Well, I'm sure it's probably with most anything, but since you're going like this on the mower, I was out there for probably about an hour and 20 minutes and I only got about 1,300 steps, but that's because my arms are like this and not swinging. So I didn't get any steps and I have to get 10,000. So I'm gonna go head up on the treadmill, knock out those steps, and then I'll be done with my activity for the day. Changed it up a little bit for dinner tonight. We're having jasmine rice, broccoli, and cod. Happy Tuesday! I just completed my Tae Bo workout. I haven't did one of those in a while and whoo! It was rough, but it's so much fun and I'm glad that I did it. I was procrastinating so much today. Yesterday I had a ball of energy. I was like running around doing a bunch of things, cut the grass, did my workout. I was like, oh yay, I'm energy back. And then today I'm just zonked. But it might have something, I got a little bit of sunburn from yesterday, so maybe that has something to do with it, and I don't know, I'm still feeling great. I'm glad that I got it done. Now I'm just gonna hop on the treadmill and knock out the rest of my steps, and that'll be a wrap for Tuesday's workout. We have a little Kroger grocery pickup scheduled for this evening. We were just running out of a few things here and there, so we decided to put an order through. So here in a few minutes, we're gonna head out and grab our groceries. Happy Wednesday! In all honesty, today hasn't been the greatest day, but it is 9:30 at night. We're about to turn things around. I'm gonna go ahead and hop up on the treadmill, try to knock out the rest of my steps, and do a little treadmill therapy and turn this day, even though there's not that much left of it, around. So I'm gonna go ahead and get at it. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're almost to the weekend and I couldn't be happier. Right now I'm just eating my breakfast, which has been the same breakfast on repeat. This is a sourdough English muffin with 2 pieces of turkey bacon, 2 eggs. I put the Laughing Cow wedge, cheese wedge on here. I'm not sure if I like those. everybody talks about them because they're like low cal, decent amount of protein. When I put them in between the cucumbers, I didn't like it. So I've been putting them on my sandwiches kind of like a sauce. It tastes better that way. I'll eat them, but I'm probably never gonna get those again. Today in our house, it's 59 degrees in here, but I refuse to turn on the furnace again. By this weekend, I think it's gonna warm up again, so we just have to bundle up until then. That's no big deal. Yesterday, even though I was having a rough day, I earned 2 points for getting in 300,000 steps. That challenge is supposed to go on until Saturday, so I earned it pretty early, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's really something that I should be proud about. After I eat this breakfast, I'm gonna let it digest, and then I'm gonna jump right into Tae Bo today and knock out my steps, and that'll be a wrap for Thursday's activity. Since it's a chilly day, we're having a comforting dinner. We're having a crock pot leftover dinner. It was that chicken and gravy meal that we always have. I just put in a can of mushrooms and threw it over quinoa and brown rice. And this will be my dinner for today. Happy Friday. Today marks a very significant milestone in my journey. I've been hinting about it and saying that this day was coming up in the end of April, and today's the day. Today marks 6 months sober for me. I know that might not sound like a big deal to most people, but for me, that is huge. It's a very big deal. And I think, well, no, I know that has played a big role in my consistency so far. I don't think I would have probably been as consistent with workouts and even just staying on track with eating if I was still drinking. Some people can just drink, have the occasional 1 or 2 beers on the weekend or to celebrate special occasions. But for me, I can't just have one. And it was becoming to be kind of like a self-medicating thing for me. So I finally came to realize that, that's something that I really need to work on. And I'm 6 months into it, and I'm very proud of myself. To be honest with you, lately, it hasn't been that hard. But when we get to warmer days and things like that, that's when you think about it. Oh, it'd be nice to go sit out on the deck and open a beer and just chill, out there, or even just thinking about cookouts and things like that. It's fun to just, lighten up and drink a beer or whatever your drink of choice is. But honestly, I'm very happy that I'm doing this. It's really getting me in touch with my feelings. And like I said, it's making me stay consistent with this journey that I'm on, that I need to do and been wanting to do. But anyways, I'm going to stop gabbing. But I am really proud of myself for getting to this point. I just need to keep it up. I'm just going to go ahead and try to figure out what I'm going to wear today. And I need to bust out my 5K interval training today. I've been procrastinating and I haven't really been feeling the best. But I'm going to push on through because tomorrow's our final weigh day for April. Well, I completed my 5K workout on the treadmill today. I was wanting to get outside, but since I procrastinated for so long, I decided to just do the treadmill. I did it a little slower today. I did it in 43 minutes and 8 seconds. But the good news today, I jogged for the first 30 minutes solid, didn't quit jogging. I could have probably pushed longer, but I just had that in my head, like, just go for 30 minutes. So as soon as that 30 minutes came, I started to walk for 3 minutes. And then I just did intervals after that for the last mile. But right after that, I went ahead and walked for 20 more minutes to knock out my 10,000 steps for the day. So Friday's activities are complete. And tomorrow is the last weigh day of April. So I'll do my measurements and my final weigh-in. Happy Saturday, everybody. This is blood pressure day, weigh-in day, and since this is the last week in April, I went ahead and did my measurements. So we'll just jump right into it. I did my blood pressure reading this morning, and it was a little elevated. So I'll just have to keep an eye on that. When I was doing it, I was stressed out about something, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I did did a reading later and it was back to normal, so I don't know. I'll just keep an eye on it. But also I weighed in this morning and I was down 1.8 pounds for the week. So I'm moving in the right direction. So for the month of April, I lost 6.6 pounds. So year to date, I'm 23.2 pounds down, which is averaging about 1.3 pounds a week. So I know it's not coming off as fast as I'd like it to, but honestly, I guess this is probably the proper way for me to do it if I'm gonna keep it off. I don't wanna do something drastic and then gain it all back and just do the yo. I've done that the majority of my adult life. I'm always constantly losing it, gaining more. I just want to get it all off and keep it off and just be healthy and happy. But what I'm even more proud of and more excited about though are my measurements. So even though the scale hasn't gone down as much as I'd like it, when I did my measurements, and I'll put the stats over on this side, I'm down 1 inch in the chest area, which, I don't know. The girls are always the first to go, it's like, I'd like to keep those and lose everywhere else, but whatever, I'll take it. At least I'm, that could be back fat too. Hopefully it's that. Around the waist area, I'm down 1 inch. Around the hip area, I'm down 1/2 inch. My left arm, I didn't lose anything, but my right arm, I'm down 1/2 inch. And then here's what I'm most proud of, and here's where I'm really doing the most, is my left thigh area. I lost 1.5 inches, and my right thigh area, I'm down 2.5 inches. And around the booty area, I'm down 1 inch. So altogether, I lost 8 inches in the month of April. So that's pretty, telling. Even though the scale's not moving, I am getting smaller. So that's probably what's most important. I need to stop putting so much emphasis on that pesky scale. But yeah, so this was the last week in April. Looking back on my calendar on how I did with all my workouts, my scheduled workouts, out of 30 days, I missed 4 scheduled workouts. So not a total success, but On those 4 days that I didn't do the Tae Bo workouts, I did get my steps in. And on one of those weeks when I didn't do my Tae Bo workouts, that's when we didn't have the plumbing, so we didn't have a toilet, we didn't have a shower, you know, so I'm not going to be too strict on me for that. And then the following week, I was just zapped, no energy, and I gave myself grace, and I just took the day off from the Tae Bo workouts that week, and I got my steps in. But this final week in April, I really crushed it. I got all my workouts in, 2 Tae Bo workouts. I really crushed my 5K jog walk interval training. I got my steps in every day. I hit the 300,000 step goal early. I even cut the grass. I had energy. So this was a very successful final week in April. I hope to carry it on to the new month, the month of May. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. If you're still watching, thank you so much, and thanks for all your support. I hope you come back and check out how I do for the first week in May.